James Carey, nearly 40 years of age, lives in Stambourne, County Meath, and as I say, we got calls about him a number of weeks ago, and we investigated what he was up to, and basically he was hiring tradesmen, small companies to do work for him on Airbnbs and his house and various other things, and he paid none of them, basically, as far as we can find out. Not one single one of them. And then when he was mentioned on Tuesday, we had another avalanche of calls, and then we had relatives of his saying he's been on the rampage for 20 years and nobody is interested, it seems, in doing anything about it. People have gone to the Gardaí in the local area, and they, for whatever reason, there's no evidence that they did anything about him, including threats he made, both verbally and in writing, to various tradespeople that he would shoot them if they came near his house, and also that he has a previous conviction for shooting the wife of a Garda. Now, in the last hour, believe it or not, he is posting on his Facebook page, we've been following that for a while as well, it is his. He says, most appreciative to the Irish Army for providing military protection at my home while we conclude the war against paedophiles in your community. Your goal to render your great global island to being an entirely child-friendly environment where any form of abuse to the innocents is unthinkable is now a reality. Say anything you know about any form of child abuse to tusla.ie, and he has photographs of what looks like, what it is, army trucks, I know them well, Scania trucks, outside the gate of, I'm sure they're just passing by, and a soldier actually standing outside the gate. Now, whether they are photoshopped or old photographs, but that's what he's up to in the last hour. And if you listen to Liveline, you might save yourself a few bob, because the next caller reckons he saved himself €20,000 because he heard about James Carey on Liveline. When did James Carey contact you, Ray?
Hi, Joe. James Carey contacted me there the other evening, then yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
Looked at me come out and spoke to him for 2 to 3 sets of automatic gate systems, along with additional fencing, metal fencing.
Okay.
And I was suspicious of him. I had a vague recollection we dealt with this man about a year or two ago, where I went out to post for the exact same thing, and I found him to be a bit of a strange individual, a bit of a Walter Mitty, and I was also warned by another customer of mine who lived up the road from him, who had passed by when I was talking to him, and he rang me that afternoon to tell me, be careful. So I advised him at the time. And it was just when I was unsure yesterday, what I did was I Googled, and I came across a podcast of your show yesterday, and heard what you've been talking about.
But he's on the rampage at the minute.
He's a very strange individual. I think he has serious mental issues.
Though his family who contacted us yesterday, Ray, we can't diagnose anyway, but his family who contacted us yesterday, 2 separate members, do not believe he has mental issues. Do not believe it at all. But anyway, that's when we due to meet him, Ray?
I was supposed to meet him at 9:30 this morning, which obviously I decided not to. Yeah. I did expect I would get a call from him, wondering where I was, but I didn't. I've heard nothing from him all day.
And just you run a company called Automatic Electric Gate Systems. That's
Access Security. We're based in Drogheda.
Access Security. Okay. So that's an expensive proposition. Off the top of your head, how much would the work have cost?
Well, depending on many cases for, I was reckoning anything up to about €20,000 he would have to spend if he'd gone ahead with 2 to 3 gate systems, including the provision of gates and additional railings. A lot of money.
You wouldn't have got a cent out of that. You know that.
I know that now.
Okay, and you know what would have happened when you would go looking for your money.
Oh,
he'd abuse you and then threaten to shoot you. That's being blunt.
Yeah.
And he has a gun. That's what we've been told.
I find it unlikely that, well, if he has a gun, it's an illegally held gun. Because if he's previous convictions for firearms offences, he would not get a gun.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, that's what we've been. I'm saying that on the basis, as he told 2 people that contacted us in the recent days, that he would shoot them.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I I personally wouldn't have that fear from him.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's very good to hear.
I don't believe. I think he's a very intelligent and articulate man.
Yeah.
He thinks he knows a lot about the law, and obviously has read or studied a certain amount of it, and twists it to his own advantage. And at best, he's a Walter Mitty eccentric type individual. At worst, he's a con man.
And he's we do con men and con women on this programme a lot, and trying to help people, like hopefully we helped you in steering clear of them and not being stung. But he's the most convincing and prolific con man that's been on Liveline since Tom the Con about 12 years ago, as he became known nationally. But anyway, Ray, just to be absolutely straight and upfront with you and our listeners, we were contacted by a caller who he claims James Carey approached him recently looking for a gun.
Right.
No,
okay.
And that is not a vexatious call. Now, whether that was another Walter Mitty episode, as people are calling him, but that is our caller is adamant that James Carey approached him recently looking for a gun. Anyway, we just leave that there, Ray. Well done in your work, Ray, and well done on saving your company, small company. Probably about 10 or 12 families, depending on your organisation, if not more. And you saved them 20,000, and steer clear of Sturmull and that particular house and James Carey.
And to be fair, I have a lot of very good customers who don't screw you over.
Great, absolutely.
There are decent people out there.
Yeah, but he's very convincing. That's why he's doing so many smart people in the business like yourself for a long time, good reputation, and he's still managing to get lots of money out of them. Ray Walsh, safe travelling, Ray. Mind yourself now.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Yeah, that's Ray Walsh. Ray supplies automatic electric gate systems, but he didn't supply one to that man who looked for them yesterday because of what he heard from other vigilant callers, and we appreciate those calls alerting people because times are tough enough out there.
50 715 815.
Hello, good afternoon, and you're very welcome to Liveline.